Rolf Peter Weichold is a miller. Here at the Kriemhild mill in the lower Rhine region is keeping alive the traditional craft of grain milling. The Kriemhild mill was built in the 14th century and is still in operation. He mills the grain in this historic landmark every day in the old-fashioned way.
As a baker, I was always interested in milling, and here in the lower Rhine area I found an old windmill on the city walls, and I succeeded to bring it to work again, and now it's really a touristical attraction.
The picturesque town of Xanten is one of the oldest settlements in Germany. After touring the historic city centre, we arrive at one of Xanten's architectural highlights, St. Victor's Cathedral.
Xanten is more than 1,700 years old, and we have a very famous monument, our Gothic cathedral, which is indeed not as oversized as the one of Cologne, but we finished it 300 years earlier, and that's where we are very proud on.
St. Victor's Cathedral is also the largest church building between Cologne and the North Sea.
In the middle of Xanten, I let you see my first recommendation, our Nibelungen Museum.
The Song of the Nibelungs, an epic poem written in the Middle Ages, is central to the town's tradition. Its mythical protagonist, Siegfried the Dragon Slayer, is said to have been born in Xanten.
The tale of the Nibelungen is a very big thing for Xanten because Siegfried, the simple and lonesome hero, was grown up here. When he left this town to help his king, the history of murder and revenge and love started. This time is luckily over now, but we are famous for it all over the world till nowadays.
For another famous attraction, we head for the lakes.
For those who like a boat trip, my second recommendation takes the Xantener Seestern and discover our North Sea.
The North Sea is the name of a lake near Xanten. There's also a South Sea, although the lakes are many hundreds of kilometers from the real North Sea. Their long sandy beaches are a popular destination. A boat trip through the lakes takes an hour and a half.
Okay, the Xantener North Sea is not a big ocean, but I like the look on the waterfront and on the birds and the nature and the old villages. After work, it's a pleasure to stay here on the water.
We continue to the town of Sonsbeck, 10 kilometers away.
And now we are arriving at my third recommendation, Europe's largest tractor museum, a big fun for big boys like me.
The air is heavy with the smell of diesel fuel. The Pauenhof Museum has over 350 tractors, collected over a period of 3 decades. Although many of the farm vehicles were headed for the scrap heap, they're now the pride of the exhibition. For an entry fee of €4, visitors can even go for a test drive.
My special pleasure. I've been waiting for it all over the day.
And guests don't even need a license to try their hand behind the wheel, making it the ideal entertainment for young and the not-so-young alike. The tractors are throttled to a maximum speed of 25 kilometers an hour.
That's so much fun. Driving a tractor, I would ignore every Porsche.
Rolf Peter Weichold's recommendations for Xanten: the Nibelungen Museum, a scenic boat trip, and the Tractor Museum, Pauenhof.